Hello, welcome back to the channel. Firstly, I would like to thank you to the 3 extra subscribers, and just keep it going. I like it how it's going. More video coming. Um, as it goes from the title, do you think the third-party warranties are a waste of money or not? In my opinion, I think they are. Firstly, what I would suggest, if you are new into the business and you want to get the good stuff over like warranties because they are quite popular these days and everyone that are asking for them, you'll do a better favor to yourself and your pocket if you don't buy them. What you can do instead, you can set up your own fund. You can start it up, I don't know, let's say with £1,000 initially. Just put it aside. And then each time you sell a car, just add an extra £100 into that fund. You can make like a savings account or something like that. Then when you have issues with the car, take some money out there and pay for the repair. Why do I say this? Well, we work with Warranty Wise, which somehow they have the highest level cover in the UK. And we've been working with them for quite a while now, probably I would say a year and a half, something like that. And within this period, we sold about probably 75 to 80 cars through them. And guess what? You know how much money did you pay them? About £10,000, roughly. I haven't done the maths on it. I don't even want to. That will get me angry. And what happened with it? Now, when it comes to these so-called warranties, there are really few little things included which they will be covered when you're dealing with older cheap cars, like over 10 years old, over 100,000 miles, and even less. Let's say even at 60,000 miles, you will still not get parts covered, and those parts are quite expensive. And you know that as a dealer, you are liable to pay for the repairs when you're selling a car. And if the warranty company doesn't want to pay, you will have to. Otherwise, you can either end up in court or you will have to take the car back, make a loss on it, fix it, resell it. Who knows if you're going to take your money out of it anyway. And yeah, waste of bloody money. Because as an example, if we have did the warranty, our own warranty fund, as I was saying, now we would have been about 7,500 on plus monies in our pockets, which we could use on investing and buying new cars or anything else. It's just monies that they were saved somehow, or they just got invested into something else. Because for the whole time we've been with them now, as I said, about 18 months, within this period we had only 2 warranty claims with them. First one has been a Ford power shift gearbox. Yes, I know. Nothing awful happened with that gearbox, but the problem is that the clutch pack worn out. Simple as that. It's a clutch worn out. When the claim got through, obviously it got ejected straight away, because when they checked it, they said, okay, the clutch is worn and there's nothing we can do about it. It's wear and tear, so will not be covered. The whole invoice for that has been about £2,400. After making a lot of phone calls with them and being quite insistent and stuff like that, they finally approved. They said, because I had no claims previously, and we were like £5,000 into our pot at that time with them, they agreed to pay £900 upfront the repair, which is not bad. But we had to pay the rest of it. because the car was unfit for purpose at that moment, wasn't driving. Either way, although within the Consumers Act you are allowed it for the wear and tear, and you don't have to sort the wear and tear out. Uh, Looking from the other side, because this law is made completely, particularly to fuck the dealer off, the decent ones, the honest ones, yeah, even us, they get really bummed by this law. Says that wear and tear it is accepted, but then says that the car needs to be fit for purpose, which takes you in the same point. I don't think you can win this into a court. If someone takes you to court for this, I don't think you will be winning it, and you will still have to pay. So if you end up in court, you might have to pay their other bits, So we did try to avoid all of that, and we pay the rest of it. So we say, okay, it is what it is. Then for about 7 or 8 months now, we haven't had any claims. Since last one now, recently, we sold a Seat Ibiza with a 1.2 diesel engine to someone. The car was a 14 plate, was included in the gold warranty, and it was only 60,000 miles, or 60,000 miles. Right. After some time, maybe 5 weeks, the car developed a fault, and fuel was leaking around the engine, which is dangerous. They did call the warranty company, the customer. I didn't know anything about it at that time. So they called the warranty company. The warranty company chose a garage for them to take it to, which that garage failed to identify the main issue. They said there is the injector pump, which I suppose is the high pressure fuel pump. Gasket is leaking, so yeah, it needs a new gasket. And they say the warranty said, okay, it's a gasket, it's a perishable, it's a wear and tear. We can't cover for that. You have to cover it from your own money. Now the customer, he decided to take the car somewhere else in this case, because they had their own garage, which they dealt with all their cars and stuff like that, and they took it down there. This being a main dealer Seat garage. When they got there, they said there's no leaks from the water pump, from the high pressure fuel pump. Actually, the diesel has leaked on it. That's why it's wet. And they took pictures of everything, and they finally ended up to me. And what was the problem? Is the fuel rail, which is leaking. And I think it's quite a common thing on this, from what I heard lately about them. And that thing is leaking, and it needs to be replaced with additional parts, with some washers and stuff like that. All in together, just for the parts, is about 700, nearly 800 pounds plus VAT. So when the customer got to me and told me about that, I said, look, just let me get in touch again with warranty wise, see what they say. So after days and days and days of emails and phone calls and stuff like that, they said, no, we can't cover for that, because it's not listed within the warranty policy or something, warranty plan. And that was how it's not listed, because it says there like fuel system. And they were, yeah, it is a fuel system, but it's not everything is listed in there. So I said, what exactly is listed? Because being a gold policy, this one being one of the better ones, and the car is not that old and doesn't have that much mileage, I suppose most of the parts should be covered. Well, not all of them, it's just few of them. So I said, do you cover for injectors? Said the word no. Do you cover for fuel lines? I suppose no. No. What do you cover for on the fuel system? So they couldn't give me a fair response to this. And after making again a lot of pressure and stuff like that, they did accepted to pay £250 towards the repair, which the whole repair will cost around £1,400. Yeah. So who's £1,200 off his pocket when he's paying a lot of money to warranty companies? Us. Because we do have to pay for that, because the car, again, is unfit for purpose, and is a main dealer as well. So doesn't make any sense to just move it somewhere else, because there's the parts which are only at the main dealer available, from what I know. And just the parts are like 800 pounds plus VAT. So I don't think they don't have a horrible labor rate, to be honest. And yeah, the car needs to be fixed and we have to pay for it because the customer, he is within his rights to reject the car. Hopefully he will not do that. They want the car, they like the car, they want it fixed. So there's no point of taking the car back either way because it will still be a loss. You still have to fix all of this. So I don't know how much money we can save. Maybe 200 pounds, which the warranty company paid them as a gesture of goodwill. Oh my god. Nice, isn't it? So yeah, do yourself a service. Stop wasting money on these things and find better ways to deal with the warranty claims and stuff like that. Because with these people, you will not make it anywhere, especially when you have older cars and stuff like that. Doesn't worth it. And yeah, well, I hope this to be will be helpful for some people. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments. I will make a future video regarding the card machines. These things, yeah, these things really bad people out there selling these things, and you can get really easily legally scammed. And I'll make the video. Stay tuned. I'll make the video about it as well because I feel the need that I should speak about these things. As they did happen to us, and I know a lot of people that are looking to get into this business, and I'll be trying to highlight some of the issues you might face, as we did, and what to do about them. Simple as that. I think will be helpful, and yeah. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Thank you.